In Gemara Masechet Shabbos Daf Peiches, we learned that at the time of receiving the Torah, Kodesh Baruch Hu uprooted the mountain. Kafa aleim har kegigis. Turned the mountain over the head, and he said, if you are willing to receive my Torah, that's great. If not, ve'im lav sham tehek nuaschem. It's not going to be good news. You're just going to drop the mountain on your heads. But why was it necessary? Ask Lachidush Harim. Klal Yisrael said, Na'aseh v'nishma. We will do and we will hear. Klal Yisrael was so enthusiastic about it. They were so excited to receive the Torah. So why was it necessary to force them? Said the Chidush Harim, that was good and true for that generation. But what will happen later? Later on in generations, generation will come and maybe they won't be so excited to learn Torah. So maybe they will think, this is not counted as learning Torah. Said the Kodesh Baruch Hu, even though you guys are excited, we'll turn the mountain over your head to show future generations. No matter how you learn, with excitement, without excitement, you sit and you learn. That's called learning Torah. It's a tremendous musa. Whether a person likes it or not, he's obligated to sit and learn. Whether a person, that specific day that he's sitting and learning, is into it or not, he is still obligated to sit and learn. He shouldn't worry. He's always going to get the reward for sitting and learning. And mitoch shelo lishma ba lishma. Ultimately, hopefully, the right feelings will come. But what we learn from Ma'amad Har Sinai is no matter how you sit and learn, even if you're forced to do so, you still get the reward for learning.